He's your nightly ammunition against right-wing rhetoric. Get locked and loaded with Mike Malloy.
Get locked and loaded and going down there to the Republican convention. Yee! Ooh. Have I mentioned that this hour has been sponsored by the Malloy? This hour has been sponsored by the Malloy and Skype chat rooms. And the message is written by Hugo Alvarda and Kath in Canada. The message, when we feel alone and everyone around us is obviously missing the big picture, it's very comforting to relax and listen to Mike rant about the big picture. We support Mike because he's informed, witty, and relevant. Oh, you left out extremely handsome. He is informed, witty, and relevant, but more than that, we are scared as hell about a world without his progressive voice. Thanks, guys and girls in the Malloy chat room, the Skype chat room, and to Hugo and Kath in Canada. Thanks. Informed, witty, and relevant. Woo! All right, where are we? Lawrence is in Lansing, Michigan, listening on XM. Hello, Lawrence.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm all right. How are you?
Oh, my brother, hey. Hey, Mike, I'm going to tell you. It's getting to the point where I'm so frustrated with this whole political rigmarole. It's getting to the point where, it's like, damn, let me out the country. I don't even, I'm going to be honest with you.
I know.
I got to say something to all these black listeners, and I got to say something to all the liberals. I've been a Democrat, third generation. Here's the point. Right to the point. I'm so damn tired of all these black people and white people praising Obama. But, here's the thing, Mike.
Yeah.
If we all be realistic, the only difference between Bush and Obama is Bush made sure all the money went to one faction of millionaires and billionaires in this country. Damned if Obama ain't doing the same. Now, if we gonna be real, Mike, I'm a product of affirmative action. I hired in General Motors in '76. I've always worked the CETA programs. That's the Comprehensive Employment Training Act.
Oh, I remember CETA. Yeah, I got some CETA money at one time.
All right then, Mike, so tell me, if you gonna spend $2 billion or so a week in Afghanistan, and you ain't gonna put them billions in the inner city, where black people are dying, Hispanics are dying, poor white people are dying, if you ain't gonna do nothing for us, the masses, how the hell can you say you any different from Bush?
You
know what I mean?
You can't. You really can't. And it's just that Obama is very eloquent. He's a great talker. He has the rhythm down, the kind of rhythm that goes on in your head when you're listening to a speaker. I mean, you've heard people like Romney. Romney makes me feel like I'm getting dizzy and then I'm going to get nauseous because he doesn't know how to talk. Obama knows how to talk. Bush didn't know how to talk. Kennedy knew how to talk. Some of these people know how to talk. But, and Obama does that. Obama is hypnotic. I could listen to Obama read the damn phone book to me and on television. I'd feel like, wow. But 5 minutes later, it's like Chinese food. 5 minutes later, you're hungry again. Well, with Obama, 5 minutes later, I'm still going, well, wait a second. He's talking the talk and I love to hear it, but there's no walking the walk. So no, I hear what you're saying, Lawrence. I do.
But think about this. Back in February of this year, February 25th, I was invited to the Republican breakfast that they held here for Romney here in Lansing. Now, I met the man. I watched him speak. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I was looking at a millionaire. I knew what I was looking at. I understood what he was saying, where he was coming from, because I understood who he is, where he come from. When you look at Obama, you got to look at where he come from. Obama is right off the block. Now, come on now. When you meet somebody right off the block, you know they're going to fast talk you. You know they're going to dazzle you. Why are all these black people and everybody not looking at him like a politician and quit looking at him like the new savior? He's just a black man, but he's a politician first. Hold him to the same standard that we hold everybody else to. That's all I want to see. Ask him them critical questions. Why ain't he putting money in the inner city? Why ain't he doing some training? He talk it, but he don't put nothing behind it. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of hearing it, and I'm tired of seeing it, and I don't think I'm going to vote for the man again. Personally, I won't vote at all. They're both of them cut from the same coin.
Well, I hear what you're saying, and I've got to admit that I feel essentially the same way. But Obama is not unique in his turning his back on folks in this country who really need help. George Bush did, Bill Clinton did, Pappy Bush did, Reagan did, Jimmy Carter did. I mean, we can keep going back and back and back, and until finally you get back around Lyndon Johnson. He did some things for poor people, but that's just the way it is in the system. And I agree with you that Obama is no different. He's a politician. His skin color is totally irrelevant. He is a politician. And I think people who understand that, like you do, like I do, like a lot of people do, I think there's a lot of us who really don't see a skin color anymore. I think I've gotten to that point, and I consider that a good thing for me. But he is a politician first, last, and always. And he's made history because of his race. He's made history. He will be in the history books forever. And I think having made history, I said this before, after the 2010 elections, when the Republicans won so much because of the crazy people in this country, I think Obama at that point should have said, all right, I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna run for re-election. I'm gonna be a one-term president, and then just come out smoking and kicking ass. I mean, just kicking ass. But he didn't do that because that's not his style. Lawrence, we got to talk again, but not right now because I got to go. Thank you, man. I appreciate you checking in. Take care. We'll be back after the break. Stick around. I'm Mike Malloy.